Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for another EVE Online video. Today's video is going to be a bit of a discussion video because I want to cover some of the latest news articles that CCP released about EVE Online. And basically I think starts the final chapter of the invasions, and it looks like we could be in for some pretty major changes again, because there's an unusual warning at the end of the news article. So if you want to read up on those yourself, you can always go to eveonline.com and then click on the news link, which brings you to this articles page. They also keeps up to date on the proving grounds, but I'm more interested in the invasion reaches its zenith. And then down here we also have a dev blog, I think, also another news article, the Rolling Thunder update that should be coming out today. So let's start with this here. Invasion reaches its zenith. So the Triglavian invasion will soon reach its climax, we're gonna say, and as this finale approaches, both the Triglavians and Edencoms have reported that capsuleers loyal to their respective causes will be rewarded. Now, for now, it looks like these will only be cosmetic rewards. If you have any standings with one of these sites, which is not me, I'm completely neutral at the moment, you get like a basic military outfit. Then for a +1 standing you get something a little bit more elaborate, and if you get to a +2 standing, these do look very nice, especially these Triglavians. That's pretty cool, but the Edencom ones, I like them as well. And then finally, for a +3 standing, you get a full set of armor that is colored in the colors of either Edencom with the blue or the Triglavians with the red. But down here, let's see if we can read it. Yeah, in further news, Edencom has released a statement urging all capsuleers who currently live in systems conquered by Triglavian forces to relocate and find a new home immediately. And then we get a list of all of the systems, including Nyarja. So I really don't think Nyarja is coming back into the regular HiSec system anytime soon. It really does look like the Triglavians are planning something pretty major for the climax of the invasions. Could it be that, yeah, they will deactivate the gates? That is, of course, the hint that we already got from one of the trailers. I think that's going to happen. And then, well, will they create their own gateway system between all of those and perhaps one of their central abyssal locations? Will these systems just be pulled into the abyss, into darkness, by ending their manipulations of the local stars? We don't know, but this is definitely another one of those warnings, a little bit like with the course that if you still find the time and you find yourself in one of these systems and you don't want to be aligned with the Triglavians, definitely try to get your stuff out. It's going to be pretty tough at the moment, of course. These systems, I fly through Nyarja from time to time to get my BPCs to Jita, and these systems are camped very heavily. The Triglavian forces themselves are very present as well, so it's a very risky operation, but we are getting this uncharacteristic warning here from Edencom, and you could say that this is a little bit of a warning from CCP as well, that something major is again about to be happening to all of these systems. And yeah, I can't wait for more information. I think CCP is basically planning their rollout and perhaps their announcements as to what's coming next for these invasions. I can't wait. I think we're pretty safe in Dital, but again, we may end up being stuck in the Amar side of the Empire. Now that it really looks like Nyarja is going to be pulled away from us. The other thing that I wanted to look at was the Rolling Thunder update that should be coming out as I release this video as well. And I really like this. It's going to be a little bit of a rebalancing of the Edencom ships, which is desperately needed, I think, including, I think it was set right here. They're increasing the amount of damage Edencom ships are able to inflict considerably, and in addition, the DD loyalty point store offers for Edencom items will have their costs reduced, making them more affordable across the board. Oh, I thought I saw 90% somewhere, so let's go to the actual post. There we go. DD LP offers for all Edencom items have had LP costs reduced by 90%. I'm not exactly sure. If someone can confirm that in the comments, would be great. Does this include all the skill books needed for the ships and the weapon systems up to Tech 2? I would say so, but I may be wrong on that. And that would definitely make my dream of finally getting into that Edencom cruiser a lot more likely. You have all of the numbers, including numbers for Black Ops ships that are being rebalanced, which explains one of the price hikes in EVE Talk for one of them. But so the Sin shield resistances from 20 to... Ooh, that's a nice buff. Kinetic 50 to 64. Armor resistances also buffed. I'm not sure if that's too helpful for the Sin, but possibly. Redeemer, same thing, getting a nice resistance buff. Panther, ooh, from 10 to 37, 24, 30, and 64 to 75, 38 to 49 on the armor resistance front. 75% baseline, that's pretty damn good. The Widow also gaining, and then the Marshal actually gets a nice upgrade from 33 across the board to 40% across the board. Force auxiliaries, hadn't even read that. Leave 7.5% bonus to shield booster amount becomes to shield booster amount and cap booster amount. Ninazu to armor repair amount and cap booster amount. So a little bit of a change right here as well. So another balance pass from CCP, trying to keep things up and running when it comes to the meta. And so all of these Black Ops ships are basically getting a nice boost to their resistances. And of course the Edencom ships, which with hopefully more affordable skill books, also BPCs for munitions. Munitions are extremely expensive at the moment. I have been trying out the Vorton projector Tech 1 version in the frigate in some of these anomalies. It is interesting, but it is also very costly to operate that ship at the moment. And overall, I think that these changes are more than welcome, and it makes it far more likely that we'll see more of these Edencom ships in the future. But yeah, that's Zenith for the invasions. That is of course the big news here, together with that warning from Edencom to evacuate Triglavian systems if you don't align yourself with the Triglavians. So I would say that something pretty major is up for that as well. And that's going to be it for this quick roundup of some news for EVE Online. I hope that I can help get the word out for all of these changes, because CCP has been more about just deploying the changes and letting the players adapt to them, but for some of them a little bit of warning may be welcome as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.